Welcome back to the Center Podcast. I got Mark to my left, feeling the shoulders. Quentin to my right.
See, you started with Mark, remember? Okay.
Still on this.
Oh, hey. What? What's going on?
I'm in the middle, Mark wants to switch seats.
Real quick, is my hairline receding?
Nobody. Bro, we're getting older. We gotta live with it. Too bad. Come on.
We ain't that old. See, is this? You get that point. You got that point here. You get
the widows.
Well, no, because you know what happened. No offense, the Chino fucked that shit up, right?
Yeah, bro. Just let it grow out.
I know.
Let the barbecue.
I know.
Cut it again.
Well, because you know what it was like. A week before my birthday, I got a cut, and I went a week after, so I didn't let it grow. But now I'm waiting 2 weeks. I'm at week 3.
Like the Addams Family, bro.
I'm on 3 week right now, bro. I need to stop playing.
Probably going this week,
But I think I finally found a loyal barber. His name's Razor. Shout out to him. He does.
Link in the description. He's our sponsor.
I need that.
Listen. I don't know why I stopped going to black dudes because they know how to cut my hair, yo. Like that's why I love.
They just know how to cut hair.
Yeah, like no, because like I swear, whenever I try to go to like a Dominican, that they either don't cut my shit right.
You should be back here.
You already,
bro.
I don't know why you went.
Either like they
just put a bowl on your head and cut the hair.
Either the Dominicans be fucking swearing they know what's best for me. Like this one time I was at a Dominican barbershop. I was like, yeah, let me get the little blowout, and then I was just like, can I get that part on this side? No. And then he was like, no, look, I'm gonna give you this, that. And he was saying it. But he was speaking in Spanish to my dad, and then because like the bull was like true like fucking hit, yeah. So like
they'll push your shit back just to make it look straight.
And then like my pop was like, oh, he said that he's gonna do this, that, because it'll look better, and I was like,
but
I guess, like, whatever.
You can't do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't have said that.
You gotta ask for what you want.
So that shit had me tight. That's why I never went back to that boy. But they would be like, yo, I'm going to Lenny. You trying to come with me? I was like, no.
Fuck out of here.
Fuck Lenny.
As soon as I got my own will, I was going to like whoever I knew was best. Like, don't fuck my shit up.
And then no, it was like
mine just not reliable.
It's either Morenos or freaking straight Puerto Ricans. They the best ones that cut my hair.
Know how to cut minority hair. That's
exactly.
Because white people know how to cut white people hair.
Yeah, I don't know if you ever went to the barbershop with me. That's right around St. Peter's. Not the one you went to on Girard. It was the other one. You know, next to the park on Point. It's like the small barbershop only got like 3 chairs. Well, that was my dad's friend. Yo, he used to cut my shit nice, but I don't know if he's still open. And there used to be this one boy on Front Street named Louis. Similar situation to a certain barber we know. This bull got a night job and started saying fuck barbering. And so like we was like, Lou, like when you gonna come back to the shop? You're like, nah, I know I gotta take care of my kids.
I mean, he has responsibilities. I understand that, but it's like when you try to but like make it seem like you can handle both, but then you obviously see that you can't. So it's like,
you know what hurts is like. He was a good fucking barber, dog. Like, and he was funny as shit. Like, one time I was sitting in a chair with my St. Peter shoes on, my husky ass loafers, and he was like, he looked around the corner, he was like, who the fuck is in that chair? He was like, motherfucker, your big ass feet. I thought he was a lawyer or a cop or some shit. He was like, it's
like when somebody like in sports retire early and shit. It's like, damn, like you were so good at your job, why you gotta stop? It's like Calvin Johnson and shit.
But like, he was also into like dealing, I think, which was like. While he was cutting hair, cause like this one bald-headed ass bull came in, bald as shit, bro, no hair. He was like, "Hey, yo, Lou, you got me?" Lou was like, "Yeah, I got you."
Everyone's like,
I looked at him.
Barbershop.
I looked at him. I was like,
hair, no hair.
I was like, he have a beard?
No, bro.
Yeah, you see that's like, dumb.
No. Matter of fact, he had a goatee, but it was already lined up. That's how you knew, like I looked at him. I was like, Lou, what you got him with? Nigga got no hair. Like, I was like young and naive. I ain't know at the time.
Giving him a fade on his beard or something. Like,
no,
you giving him a ride?
right. Yo, and I never forget this one time
I'm watching this kid.
Like, I went to so many hood barbershops and they all be funny as shit. Cause so much crazy shit going on. Like this one barbershop.
So many funny shit. That's why.
Like this one barbershop. I used to get a couple of black boy named E. I don't know if he's still around. He was a good barber too. So they was talking shit about they was talking shit about this one barber in the shop because he be fucking on some like drawing shit. They were like, yo, this nigga go on break, smoke some K2 and then come back to cut. They was like, this one time, yo, this nigga, there was like one of the barbers, I think his name was Dino or some shit. He was like, yo, I gave this nigga a ride home one time. This nigga made me stop in the middle of Allegheny. Got out my car on some weird shit. Like he just did like, he's like, bro, stop right here.
Shit.
Like he just got out and like was doing some dumb shit. He was like, I'll never give that nigga a ride again. Cause he on some weird shit.
Started crawling like a worm on the 76 and shit.
I was like, I love, like being at bar shows is the best. Like
hearing like fucked up stories that are funny like 10 weeks later is the best.
It's
part.
funny. The only thing not funny is that wait sometimes, but that's besides the point.
Yeah, once they start like they just when they cut your hair
and then they
somebody tell a story, they just like, yo, yeah, like this shit. I'm like, all right, yo, like
yo, that's his one. The bar shop I go to now is like that should be it be packed, but it got so many chairs like and this shit keep flowing and they all sharp like. But this one boy that he be in the front, yo, this nigga be on some like. As soon as the customer come in, he like, how you got a barber? He's like, nigga, you still cutting somebody? Worry about this boy right here, like. And then they be like, yo, what's up with you? Like, let him come down the road, like, cause he be at the first joint, so he be trying to like grab him. Like, yo, I'm just trying to make this money pop. They be like, nigga, me too. Like, the fuck wrong with you? Like, let me get that walk in. He's like, no, yo, he right here. Let me cut him.
Yeah, he here because you stopped him. Now he pressured.
I'm like, but my nigga, you got somebody in the chair. What if he don't want to wait? Like, he could go down the street and then go to somebody like right down here. So like,
that's funny as shit.
And like, yo, every time, and then like, every time it was like a kid, he'd be like, oh, what's up, mom? You know what you want? Like, start already hitting on the moms, and I was like, damn, like. But I love the atmosphere of that barbershop. That shit's nice.
I know, like one of the things was like over like the break, and I needed a cut bad. Like it was like New Year's, I think, and it's just been a minute since I got a cut, and then like this is when everything was going on where like nobody was available to do haircuts. So I asked my brother, yo, where you go? And he's like, oh, I think it was Thanksgiving break, one of these days. But it was like, I asked my brother, I was like, oh, where do you go? Like, can I go there? Is it still open? Like, I know it's a holiday or it's about to be, so they probably close early. So like, I think my place is closed, but there's one place I go when I really need it. And I went to it, and the one bull there, he was like,
Plan B.
This bull was like my age. He was like, oh, like, I got you right here. I'm like,
I don't know. How long
that shit is scary.
How long you been in the game here, sonny?
I mean, like that's the thing. When I first went there,
it's like the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire like song plays in the back, like ding dong ding. And like the choices come up, it's like, all right, cool, maybe, hell no.
You're just looking at it like, I know it's not, but I mean, I could. No, I'm gonna go deep. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Dang. I don't know. Now I really gotta think.
Yeah, like I was like, all right, I really need a cut. It's late. Like they about to close. I was like, I'll go with him. And I just asked for like what I used to get, like some basic shit. I was like, so you can't fuck up. And
right.
It was chilling.
That's what I did with me.
But he was a young bull. Like he was our age. So like instead of talking, he was just on Instagram like or texting for like a grip. I'm like, all right, bull. Like
that's the one thing I hated about certain barbers. Be like, they fucking sitting there, right, and doing your shit. Yo, what's up? My nigga,
you like
shit like
shoulder.
Get a Bluetooth at least.
Like that looked like I was being on me for a second. I said, yo, what's up?
What's up? What you doing? Oh, I'm nothing. I'm about
drunk. It was drunk because like he's like what happened to me? I couldn't talk. When I walked in, he was on the phone. He was like, "Oh, like I got you right here." Like he didn't peep that I walked in, but like the bull, somebody was like, "Yo, like he waiting." So he's like, "I got you right here." He was on the phone with his girl, I think. He's like, "Oh, I got you." He's like, "All right, sexy." I talked to you like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna give you this." Like I'm like, "Yo, like chill." He was like talking shit to his girl.
He was talking to his mom.
He was talking some shit to his girl. Like I got in the trim. Like, all right.
I was like, yo, you just better not fuck with my cut.
That sounds like a barber we know that's like unavailable at the time right now.
But that shit, I'm like, all right, like you got it like that, I guess.
Yo, that shit. I was gonna say something. Oh, that's what I did with the barber I went to. That I'm going to now. I started with a blowout because I was like, this is the most easy.
If you don't fuck my hairline up, I'll be back to the real thing.
I'm like, the blowout is one of the most easiest cuts to do. So like, you could do this in I'll see maybe like a third cut, fourth cut. I'll try a fade.
Maybe on the fourth date, I'll let you hit some.
Like that's what I'm saying. You gotta, you can't just jump in to like a fucking.
You can't jump into like a 10-foot deep pool without.
Exactly what I'm saying. You gotta
test the waters.
Dip your toe.
See where that dip is at. When you go deeper, and it's just slides.
You gotta, like when you walking in the short, when you walking in the short side of the pool, the next thing you know, you just
like my pool.
Yeah,
I was about to say that too. Yours.
This nigga got a mountain.
I got
like
this.
No, it's not even that. It's the fact that there's no grip, so you be sliding
like,
trying to get up.
Like this is a 3-foot section, and then just
bro, that's exactly how it is.
It turned to Olympic pool.
That shit is like my heart dropped. Like it was like, oh.
It makes me feel so weird to say I have a pool because it made me seem like I got bread, but like I was broke. Like my whole like y'all seen my crib before this though. Don't even fraud. Y'all was scared to be in the back of my crib.
I was fine because I never been over there. Really, I've been over your crib like probably like 5
I remember the one time I had stopped by to get some clothes or some shit, and we was in the back of my crib at night, and y'all was, and I was like, I'll be right back, and maybe not you, but somebody else.
Yeah.
Somebody else was bitching.
Yo, it was him. I was perfectly fine. The next day, he started like messing with the car, and then I think was it the alarm that went off or something? I think, and it was him because he was over here like, yo, who that? I was like. I don't know, man.
Was this at the old crib or the new one?
Yeah, it was in the back, and I was just like, I don't know who that is. Next thing you know, he was like, oh man. He started messing with the door opening, the alarm went off closed. I'm like, bro, like, come on. Like, now you're making this.
Knowing how sensitive my car is.
Yeah, I was like,
I wasn't there, so I need.
Back in my old crib, it used to be funny because like I would come home late from like chilling with y'all or whatever. And I'll pull in and I'll see like some bull, cause the back of my house was an alleyway, just to let you know where I'm coming from. Like it's saying I wasn't always with that shit, but like like people, I'm trying not to say that word anymore. Bulls would come in the back of my house and shit, and like they would change clothes in the alleyway, cause cops would be looking for them, cause like they just like stuck up like the bodega like around the corner and shit. So they would I would be like, before I would go head out with y'all, they would drop the book bag off in the trash can out back, and then when I would come back home, they'd be back in that shit like, or they leave their bike back there. It used to be drunk.
That's funny, just some GTA shit.
Yo, remember this? I probably told it I definitely did tell in the podcast when Bull was arguing in the back with his girl, and then some other bull, and he's like, oh, I'm gonna knock you, I'm gonna beat you the fuck up, this and that, and then he's like, oh, where is it? I got you. I see. He's like, watch, next time I see you, I'm gonna fuck your bitch, or I'm gonna nut your bitch mouth or some shit. I remember that shit was drawn. I was sleeping in my bed. I'm like. Hold up.
You felt violated.
Damn. Like everything got so far. I'm like, oh, he won that argument.
Yo.
How do you come back?
Yo, listen, nothing is crazier than like it being like 12 in the morning and then you just hear some random shit outside. Like back in the, like I keep saying back in the day, like I'm 52 years old and shit. This is the second time today. I feel old as hell because my birthday just came and went and like.
I think I'm older than both of y'all.
Well, okay, relax, okay?
Hold up there. I ain't saying.
Well, I don't know why you're so happy. You're gonna be the first one in the fucking home, okay?
You're older. Fuck out of here.
What you mean? We don't together.
We don't be in the rocking chair out front, like
right
out here.
Quinn, no, Mark to my left. Quinn, Harvey to my right. Like,
somewhere next to me, and we.
Well,
you know,
same mic. That's gonna be dusty as shit.
Everybody gonna be having some like futuristic ass mic. It's gonna be like this small, but it's gonna be like the best mic in the world.
Welcome to the center of hologram.
Hey guys, how you doing?
You can pop up right in someone's crib and still been watching it and hearing shit.
Brandon, what's good?
Hey,
what was you gonna say?
So
you feel all this shit, but yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, let's tell them about your birthday.
Well, he said something about back in the day. We could get to that after. Go ahead.
That's what I'm saying.
Let him talk. Go ahead, man.
Back in the day, my crib used to be like mad quiet. It was like a dead block.
The apartment or
the house. Mm. It was like very quiet, but now it's like I don't know. A lot more people moved in recently around the neighborhood, so it's like
gentrification.
Yeah. So, but like it would be mad random. It was like once in a blue, like. There'd be like a random couple arguing at like 12 in the morning walking down the street. Fuck you, bitch! Like, fuck you, asshole! Like, it's just like going down the block. It's like, are y'all walking and arguing loud as shit? Like, are y'all gonna do this till y'all get to your destination? Like, what is going on here?
Block. You know, it used to be bad, or like, this wrong when it was like you know, on the end of the back of my house where it was like there was a bar at the end of the block. Never failed. Every night when I would come home from chilling with y'all, there'd be a cop, like 3 cop cars outside that bar. I'm like, yep, this is my life.
No, you know what'd be crazy is like my area used to be so quiet that like you be chilling and then next thing you know all you hear is it was like oh and always be on the same corner, Oxford and Longshore. Never failed, just right there all the time. And then one day it was oh my god, my baby! I was like, oh shit! Yo, what? I ran out there in ball shorts and a t-shirt. I was like, baby!
It's like doing CPR and shit.
Real shit. Yeah, and then there was like some lady like screaming and like everybody was just like surrounding the car and I was like, I'm gonna go back inside. I was like,
I remember, I don't know if you remember, I posted the one day on my Snap, some accident happened in the back of my crib and like the whole car was just scrunched up, bulls on a stretcher and shit. I'll probably show y'all after.
Damn, no, I've never seen that.
Okay, so I'm gonna say, my block, well, this one, it's not as bad, but there's some weird shit that happens. Like, you know, this is like, no one knows, but this street is like the only nice street.
Out of the surrounding area.
Yeah, so.
Which I live in the surrounding area. And
so once you pass here, it's like, you're right in where the ghetto came up from.
It's like if y'all ever been to the White House, I don't know if it's like a field trip or something, and it's like it looks all nice, and then you look to the side, you realize that the hood of DC
you look
right
down the
there.
street.
The hood is right there.
That's how this block is. So,
cause like here, there's a park across the street. Like it looks like
A vacant park that's now private because you can go there.
All the grass and shit. It looks like it's like, all right, you look like you in a decent. You know, you could walk on the street. As soon as you leave this block,
it's like
you see about 12 pudding pops. I don't know how I said that.
But like no, like you'll have like again, it's really nice and late at night. Just I remember because Londi, like we used to all chill before like a while, like a couple of years ago. We used to always chill outside. And late at night, we used to just be outside. There always just be random people, just randomly like saying weird shit. We'd just be sitting there like dumb quiet, just looking at them. And they'd be in the middle of the street walking, like up the street, like in the middle. Not on the sidewalk, no, they'll be in the street walking up and they'll just be like saying some shit, talking to themselves. We'd just be like, yo, what's up with you? Like, where are you coming from? Like they'll be all alone or they'll be on the phone loud and shit. Like I remember there was one time this John was going up the street. We was all sitting outside. She was just like, Manny! Manny! We were like, yo, Manny, where you at, bro? Like, she calling you, where you at, bro? Like, come on. Like, she did that the whole time. We're just like, yo, we can't say nothing. Like, where this boy at? I feel like he's not even here. And you just saying somebody's name. But like, come on now. Like, this has to be some weird stuff right now. And I was just like, yo, this is annoying.
Listen.
But like the worst thing that probably happened on this block was really like the end of the block. And I think there was an accident where I think someone either got shot or there was a fire or something. The crazy thing was I wasn't here. The one time I wasn't here is when this thing popped off. And I was like, you know, I wasn't like hoping I was here, but you know, sometimes we always miss out on the good stuff when you're not there. It was like how in school when you were absent.
You missed that fight.
Yeah, you're just like,
yo, that always happened to me. But that's another episode.
But I was just like, yo, really? I was like, this is like the most crazy thing that ever happened on this block, and I missed it. It was like a fire, some car crash, and there was like a fire or something with it. It was something. I was like, or somebody got shot.
That happened when I was a young boy.
That was
like
my block
that same
too.
feeling where like I was going to school one day, like when I was real young, like St. Peter's and shit, and then on 5th in Wyoming, 2nd in Wyoming. Or like, oh, you probably know where I'm talking about. I'm not gonna put people names out there, but yeah. So there was like we was at a stoplight, and I guess I was late because you know in grade school I was always late, and like somebody else was late too. So like on the other, there was a 4-way intersection with a stop sign, and like that way the lady brushed it and then hit the car, and like everybody was like, oh shit, car crash. And my ass, I was young, so I was like, I finally witnessed the car crash, and my mom was like, Vic, I'm like, look, I just wanted to see one.
One thing, 3 things. One
thing, and then he jumped the thing.
One. Shut up before I forget. 1. Don't believe Mark, because random times we'll be out here at 12 o'clock in the morning, and all you hear is it sounds like Afghanistan.
The echo, like.
Yeah, that shit, dog. Scary shit.
Alright, I'm gonna justify my reason.
Hold on. Second thing, a car fire on my block. It was like snowing one day. A taxi engine blew out, and that shit was in flames. The whole car fucking blew up on the block. 3, on 5th and Girard, right outside St. Peter's, the last day of like 3rd grade or some bullshit. I was walking, bro, because it was so crazy. Listen, it was the last day. I don't know what exactly. I'm just using 3rd grade as an example. It was 1 grade. Me and my grandma were on our way to go to her apartment, and we're waiting for the trolley. Next thing you know, all you hear is like, boom. We look over to the right next to the diner. A fucking dude was like laid out because some guy hit him off the motorcycle. And like he was just on the ground, fucking unconscious, like knocked the fuck out.
We saw some bull like that. The one that was going to Best Buy.
Oh, there was some bull that was on a bike.
We didn't see no car. We just saw the bull on the floor, and everybody around him like touching him. Like, are you good?
He was on a bike, and he was like, I'm like, I want to get out, but there's really no room for me to get out.
And there's like 10 people there. So
yeah, there was like no room for me to like get out and do this. And I was just like, yo, this is wild. And I feel like they just. Like, bull's unconscious. I hope somebody called 911, but they just like, I'm like
poking him with a stick.
Like, yo, this man needs help. Don't just sit there and just like look at him. But like, I want to bring one more accident because I now remember it. I went. This was. This is funny because I remember the grade, just like how you said, only because it literally happened because I was late that day. That's why I remember. I was late. And it was in 6th grade.
Which never happens, but
it sometimes happens. I ain't gonna get into it. But it was 6th grade, and I got into school. And next thing you know it, I come home, and literally there was a accident that was like in front of my house, and literally a car had swerved into because we had trees in the front. Like some houses have like these little trees that are in front of the house. And out of nowhere, I heard there was an accident where a car went and crashed into the tree, and literally it was like inches away from my house. And I was just like, what the fuck? Like coming home from that, because I used to come and walk all the way home. I was like, hey, yo, what the fuck happened here? Where's the damn tree? Like, I was really lost. Like, I'm like, what's missing here? And I'm like, yo, there was like a whole tire thing from like it going on the dirt and everything. And I was just like, yo, this thing was inches away from my house. And I think that shit was on the news too. And I forget what was the reasoning as to like how the driver, I think the driver fell asleep, or I think there was something happening with the driver. It was something where the driver just lost control and it just swerved and like went into the sidewalk, hit a tree, and like was like inches away from my house. And freaking me and my neighbor, we're just like, yo, what the hell happened? Because that shit was.
What was number 3?
Wow. Number 3 for me?
Yeah, you said 3 things and then you talked about 2.
Oh, 3 was the guy getting hit off the motorcycle with St. Peter's.
Oh, right.
No, what I was gonna say real quick, it's true. He was never late because his mom would tell my mom that Marcel would be the one that would like almost make y'all late because he didn't want to wake up, but you would be the first one.
For real?
You would be the first one awake and the first one dressed and downstairs.
Yeah, I'd be the last one up and the first one ready.
Oh,
like it made but again, like it didn't matter what order. I'll always be ready first. And again, since my brother gets my mom mad so many times, she'll take it out on both of us, and she'd be like, "Everybody always taking their time." I'm like, yo, I can be right out the door right now if you just let me. Like, I don't care. Like, I can be in the car right now, but I'll be sitting on the couch chilling. Like, yo, I'll be taking naps because that helps. I'll be like, and then she be getting mad. I'm like,
that was me.
It's like when somebody else fucks up, you're like, oh, well, I gotta do some shit now.
Yeah, I was like,
now it's gonna come at me.
I'm like, yo, I'm perfectly fine. I'm like, yo, give me the keys. I can go on myself.
But you know what's crazy? When I was a kid, the ride from my house to St. Peter's felt so long.
Cause you lived the farthest.
I did. but it was the morning. I think it took like a good 40 minutes to get there. Them 40 minutes was the best nap ever. Like in the car, you be rock.
I used to do the same thing.
I used to.
Go.
I'm so sorry. I'll be rock. And yo, I swear, I'll be rock. And then I would wake up at the exact same spot, right next to where the Trios Pizzeria is at now.
It'd be right. You make
right
that
there.
You good.
When my mom make that right at the auto parts store, you know what I'm talking about? And then the fire station right across the street.
Yeah.
Right there, I would always wake up right
Shit
there.
took a hard turn to wake you up. You hit your head and shit.
Come shit, boom, right on the window. But yo, I would get so mad because like it'll be like I used to like when I would take naps and then I would wake up and I'm like, oh great, I'm nowhere near school. And I'll fall right back asleep. But like, when you be nodded, and then when you wake up, you right outside St. Peter's. You're like, what the fuck, yo? That shit used to get me so tired. I'm like, fucking hate this shit.
But you get to see my homies.
Right.
As soon as you pull in, you're like, eh.
Every time.
If we could go back, yo, I wish. We get that little depressing moment and say, I still love you.
I remember one thing my mom used to do though is because like now I'd be around this time or near just winter time in general and it just be dumb cold, so them seats in the car be dumb cold. Mom would get a blanket, put them Johns in the back seat. Yo, I'd be napping in that John. I'd be like, let's get it.
My mom used to heat the car up so the fucking heater be bumping.
You go in there, hit you like the oven when you open the oven up, that John was like.
Damn. See, when it was cold, I ain't mind it. But when it get like near spring, it's a little chilly outside. My mom be exaggerating with the heat on. I'm like, Ma, I can't fucking breathe, yo. Like, I would open the window, like, I'm like, I dead ass could not, like, when the heater's way too, like, when the heater's like on high and it's on blast, I can't breathe, yo, because like my nose start getting messed up and everything. Then my nose start bleeding. It's not a good time. Like, I used to hate that shit. I used to like sitting in the back just because like the heater wouldn't hit me so hard, but like in the front, that shit be like, doosh, I'm like, alright, yo, can we like, thank God this car she got now is like, her side could be like 80 degrees and my side could be like 72. It's tough. So
tell, you got your birthday wish, the Eagles won, but how'd your birthday go, Quinn?
It's like,
that was my birthday
today. So Quentin.
That was my birthday wish, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
So it's like, so Quentin.
Shit was crazy. I'm gonna add a little Snapchat for y'all so you have to know what happened for me. But go ahead.
Yo,
how was your birthday, Quentin? Tell us all about it.
We just spend it with, how to start.
Well,
Because that's all the time we have.
It's like, well, Ellen, so
here I fell asleep at 4 a.m. because I was waiting for like long paragraph texts from people, but nothing ever happened like that.
I give you a nice little short and sweet one. You already know.
Yeah, fuck you guys. I fell asleep around like 3 or 4. I woke up at like 7:30 because I'm like mad hype. I'm like, yo, it's my birthday. I'm pretty sure like my parents got things planned. We're gonna have a great time.
Spoiler.
I go downstairs. My dad's at work, and I'm like, what the fuck? It's Saturday. He's not supposed to be at work. And my mom,
Puerto Rico.
my mom's still sleeping. I'm like.
I'm sorry.
I'm like, Dad, where you at? It's my birthday. I don't give a fuck.
I'm at the airport. What you doing?
I'm home. It's my birthday.
Oh,
Like I said. Oh, good.
oh, you're right. Like I said before.
You must have not heard me.
Did the line go dead or something?
Did it not get through your head the like last 4 years I've been telling you I don't give a fuck.
Can you go in the living room? There's a letter for you. You open it. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, I guess I didn't hear it. Thanks though, Dad. Thanks for the card.
You didn't read the post-it note on the mirror in the bathroom? No, hold on. I don't give a fuck. Nice
Hold on,
one.
wait, but while I'm out, can you go check if we got bread? You open it. I don't give a fuck.
It's everywhere.
You checked it? Yeah. All right. There you go. Bye.
Can you walk the dog? Empty cage. I don't give a fuck. Oh, that's a cold one,
Oh, I
man.
forgot we don't have a dog.
Because you fucking let it escape. I don't give a fuck. Damn. But
Tell us.
so my mom was still asleep. She wakes up, happy birthday. I'm like, oh, fuck you. It's like, no.
Damn.
Mama.
Just playing, love you, mom. She said happy birthday. I'm like, cool. And I'm thinking like we're gonna go get breakfast. She's like, "You hungry?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Me too. Go to Wawa." So I had a sizzly for my birthday breakfast.
Yo, I could go for a chicken bacon ranch sandwich from Wawa. We go ahead.
Okay. So that random cravings. You got a little thing in there.
Y'all, I'm not gonna stop.
So yeah, I had a sizzly for my birthday. It was breakfast. It was delicious. And
not on your birthday, but on a regular day, it's pretty good. But
sizzly on a regular day was actually had like 2 of them the other day when I got to work. I was dumb hungry. So I was like, McDonald's is packed, not fucking with that. And I was like, I'd rather go to Wawa anyway, spend $4 to get 2 sandwiches and spending like 6 for one.
I mean, they got the McPick 2. They got the 1, 2, 3 Happy Meal now. Come on, bro.
Well, I don't really want like a McChicken at 7 in the morning.
Did y'all see that Taco Bell sells French fries now?
Yeah, they did.
Continue.
What?
Nacho fries.
Nacho fries.
And then you can have like loaded ones with like steak and shit and chicken
Alright.
and cheese. Still haven't tried the fried chicken quesadilla. I'm kind of upset. I haven't had Taco Bell.
Did it disappear?
I don't know. It was said limited time only, so.
The Illuminati. Anyway, so yeah, my birthday was nice. Overall, my sister came over. It was really great. She made it a good time. And then hung out with this guy. It was the worst fucking night.
He actually
of
came
my life.
through. Mark visited him, you know. Didn't he?
Oh yeah, you did. Mark came through. Sorry, I forgot.
Conflict.
Don't I feel
When I had the crack in the middle of the screen.
I feel stupid.
Well,
In versus.
I appreciate Mark for coming through my birthday. He made it.
Cards.
He played Cards Against Humanity with my sister. That she claimed she didn't know how to play, but she beat us.
She had like 10 cards. I was like, yo,
bullshit.
chill out. I only had like
Cheated.
4.
So yeah, it was a great time. Went over to Temple and tried to hang out with Vic and go to a Temple party, and it turned out to be a worst party ever.
Look, I'm gonna explain, okay? One, Q, that's not the type to be going to parties we walking. That's one to admit that first.
First off, no one explained to me that I had to walk on my birthday, alright? No one told me there was gonna be cardio involved in going to a party.
I go to school in Center City.
All right, we're going
And there's no
wrap that
parties
up
in the
because I
dorms.
don't think we have enough time to go and, go against your claim.
Look,
that wasn't a good claim at all. I just want to say that.
I'll make it concise. Look, all right, so he doesn't like walking and all that stuff, so boom, that's a party.
Sorry, that's pretty
The
funny.
party. It's the truth,
I know,
though.
it's just funny that he doesn't like walking. It's like, damn.
Bro, I don't like walking far distances. We had to walk
That's what walking is.
Listen, we had to walk like 7 blocks to a bullshit ass fucking.
How long does it take to walk 7 blocks? Like 5 minutes, maybe?
Well, with me it takes a while because I walk slow.
True, and then we also have to all right, we're not gonna get into
We
this.
stopped like 5 different times and people didn't know where they were going.
No one can even predict that it was gonna be. You didn't even know it was gonna be a bullshit party, first of all.
So
you were walking with confidence.
There's the typical spots that everybody goes to on party days. So I was like, all right, people told me where that was at, so I was like, Quinn, I'll take you to those places. I was working, so I ain't really like been there in a minute. But we went to one place, it wasn't a good look for certain reasons. 2, the other place we didn't even get a chance to go to because Quinn doesn't like to walk. 3, the place that we ended up going to was like a last minute place. I don't like going to there. So we ended up going there because it was a last minute thing. We went there, it was dump packed. It looked like that one Twitter video where everybody fell through the floor. Quinn said that, and it was true. And
I was staying so close to the wall because in that video, a lot of the people that were close to the wall didn't go down. So I was staying as close to the wall as possible. But then when we had to go through the middle to go outside, I was bitching. I was like, oh god, no.
no. But yeah, so that Jones, we already out and then. Sorry, I can't talk again. But yeah, so we went there, and it was like 10 minutes in, and I looked at Quinn's face, I was like, he don't want to be here. So I was like, let's get out, even though we already had paid to get in. But it's cool. You owe me $5, same that.
Oh, myself $5. Like,
true. But yeah, we left like in like half an hour, if anything.
Less
and then
than that.
yeah, and then we went and like got pizza and shit, and it was chilling, just chilling in the room.
That was the best part though, getting the pizza.
All we needed was cards
and slushy.
Oh yeah, this boy, we got him the slushy at 7-Eleven.
I always gotta get a slushy every time I
gave him my gift to him was the Brita. Fucked up the Brita in like in a good minute. Oh yeah, he had to hit the. I'm gonna show you another video of that too. Mm-hmm. No, better yet, follow us on Instagram so you can see all of these great moments. Quinn is gonna take care and post all like the great moments that you guys don't get to see behind the scenes, which is at real etc. on Instagram and Twitter. The email is real.etc@gmail.com. You can find me. Victor Rivera _ on Instagram and Twitter. Mark, where can they find you?
On my Instagram.
Yeah, I like that
Marky Mark.
transition,
I know,
though.
I saw what you did there. Marky Mark, also on Twitter, the same thing. Quinn, where can they find you, big guy?
You gonna be cute as today, the gang, Twitter.
You're gonna be here till 40 minutes.
Q etc. Instagram, Q etc. Twitter.
Wild Boss on Snapchat.
I think my Twitter is hacked.
You have like 3 Twitters. I
Well,
seen on your birthday you replied to your
That was pretty.
I was cracking up. I said, oh, bro, I know we had beef. You know, it's this.
I gave myself a paragraph. No one else wanted to.
Bro, we 19 years old. We're giving out.
I need a paragraph to feel good about myself.
You need
Okay?
more girlfriends then, because the girls be doing the paragraphs. Guys don't be doing all that.
I did that for the last 17 years with you. I was like,
Now,
this year,
now we
I was
post.
like, I could try.
Now we post embarrassing compilations of shit we did,
Yeah.
and that's about it.
I don't know what you did to me last time.
There you go. Yeah, we can find you there, Quinn. It's okay. We love you. We love you guys too. We're gonna see you next week. Pretty soon, we keep saying it, but pretty soon we're gonna be adding some more stuff so y'all can enjoy. We got shit planned. We just gotta do some preparation beforehand. But we won't for sure, like that. I'm gonna say it on camera now so we can't bitch out. We won't next week. We'll do it. All right. We agreed to everything. This guy, he's not saying it, so it doesn't matter. But we love y'all. We're gonna see y'all next week. Bye.